One of the key lessons learned from the COVID-19 crisis is the importance of listening to and acting on the advice of the scientific and medical experts. Our leaders formulated policies based on the science, and the media provided us with factual articles to help us understand the need. We were given clear roadmaps for the path ahead, and we were given continual reminders about what we could and could not do, all based on the science, with the welfare of community in mind. In Australia, we used telehealth and smartphone apps to improve safety. We used modern communication methods to stay in touch with family and friends. For churches and groups, schools and businesses to operate, and for care and services. During the COVID-19 crisis, we became very used to seeing the Prime Minister, Premiers, Health Ministers, all lined up beside the Chief Health Officers as they outlined the latest strategies to flatten the curve. And with a few hiccups, we have an enviable record. So why don't we do the same with climate change? Why don't we listen to the clear guidelines laid out before us by the scientists? If we don't listen and act, the prospects are potentially disastrous. The science of global warming has been developing for over 100 years. Svante Arrhenius, a Swedish chemist, in 1896 calculated that the carbon dioxide emissions from human industry may cause a global warming at some stage. By the early 1960s, Charles Keeling, an American geochemist, demonstrated that the levels of the heat-trapping gas carbon dioxide were steadily rising. And this led to 1963, with warnings of increasing levels of heat-trapping gases leading to global warming, primarily from deforestation and the burning of fossil fuels. In the following decades, climatologists, Indigenous voices, agronomists, animal scientists, land care experts, experts in fauna and flora, and cultural experts all sounded their warning. In 2006, Nicholas Stern, former World Bank chief economist, predicted that there would be a $9 trillion hit to the world economy if we didn't drastically reduce our carbon emissions. 2 years later, Ross Garnaut, one of Australia's preeminent economists, forecast increasing and more ferocious firestorms by 2020. When interviewed on the ABC in January 2020, our Black Summer, Ross Garnaut said, if we don't pay attention to the science when we're building a bridge, the bridge collapses. As prominent scientist Gus Speth has said, I used to think that the top environmental problems were biodiversity loss, ecosystem collapse, and climate change. I thought that with 30 years of good science, we would deal with that. I was wrong. The top environmental problems are selfishness, greed, and apathy. And to deal with those, we need a spiritual and cultural transformation. And we scientists don't know how to do that. If we really listen to the scientists in their field of specialty, there is hope. Even more, if we start to act in ways that initiate the cultural and spiritual transformation that is needed, there's even more hope. But it's over to us to act now.
You are now encouraged to use these questions for group discussion. A copy of the questions is available in the Leaders' Notes.